My name is Faith Shalomite, your real estate consultant. That's 21st century realtor. I feel the need to discuss about this land banking. Please, what's land banking? Land banking is a practice of buying a property in an undeveloped area. You buy a land in an undeveloped area, right? For the purpose of, one, you keep it for capital appreciation. I go to a place, that place is not developed, probably a bush, but because we all know that land will ever be valuable, land will keep on appreciating. So you buy it in acres, in plots, depending on your capacity. And when you are venturing into land banking, you must understand that a get rich quick scheme, right? It's for the long term. That kind of investment is for the long term. So before you invest in property like this, you must make sure that that money is not for emergency. There is no limit to how development get to a place. There's no limit, there's no blockage, there's no limitation on how development get to a place. You must understand that as far as the new government keeps coming up, as far as people keep competing to upgrade the standard of living, right, land banking will still keep on appreciating. Real estate will still keep on being valuable till thy kingdom come, because everything we do is on a piece of land. The house you live is on a piece of land. Your church is on a piece of land. The road you are driving is also on a piece of land. The fuel station is on a piece of land. Everything is revolved around a piece of land. Your business center is on a piece of land. So land banking, the advantage here is that you buy, you hold. In future, right, people living in diaspora coming back to buy properties, or people who are also competing to want to they want to develop a new space for their businesses. They want to build a new house, they want to build a new shopping mall. They come to you, they buy it from you. Now this is where you hear the story that I bought this property when it was 250,000. I bought this property 5 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago. But when they buy that property, probably they were farming on that land, but because they have a clean documentation. When you are buying property for land banking, it's very important the documentation is legit. You have a very good registered survey plan registered with the state government. You have your deed of conveyance. Then number two, you can also rent it out. You also make sure the real estate company that is selling it for you are credible, right? They don't just sell and go, they manage the property, because sometimes land banking turn out to be an estate, right? So that's number one purpose of buying. The number one advantage of buying property for land banking. You resell on a high price later in future, maybe 5 years, 10 years from now. Then number two, you can also rent it out, build a temporary structure. Sometimes to farm, to do their businesses, and they are paying rents. That's one of the advantage, right? Then number three, when development gets into that area, somehow you develop it for yourself. You build your property. You build whatever you want to build: a plaza, a shopping mall, a residential building. Yeah. So those are the three major ways you can actually benefit from land banking. Nobody will ever believe that Dangote will come to buy or will come to build a refinery in Lagos. So imagine those guys who bought land around Dangote refinery, or where Dangote refinery is being built. Now imagine people who own that land, who bought that land years ago. Imagine how they will be feeling. Or people who built or who own land around Dangote refinery. Imagine how they will feel. Imagine how they will be feeling. You can't get a land there for 1 million or 2 million or 10 million or 100 million. They are talking about billions. Right now in River State here, in Port Harcourt, this is also an inside information that it was supposed to, Dangote was supposed to have this refinery here, but many people don't know about this. They were supposed to have their refinery here in Ikko, but somehow they took the plan to Lagos State. The advantage is when you bought it was cheap, but when you are selling it, people are begging you for it. So it's always a privilege bringing to you information like this. Be safe, be good. I'll see you in my next video.